Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, before we can get into today's episode, I need to talk to you all about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast and is the platform I've been using for over 2 years. Anchor is easy because it's free, includes creation tools on your tablet or phone from the get-go, rewards creators with sponsorships with no minimum listenership, and best of all, they distribute your podcast to places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. So if you want to make a podcast, you should download the Anchor app or visit anchor.fm. Now let's get into today's episode.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
It's time to play the game! Da-da-da. 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 It's all about the Nerdy Chicano show, and you ain't playing. It's all about the show because it's hosted by two land lovers. It's all about the show, and you can't take it. It's all about the land lover goodness, and I ain't playing. We are the lovers. We ain't playing. It's all about control, and then you can't take it. Whatever. I can't continue.
A bit of water.
Nah, I can't do it anymore. But welcome back. You're listening to the Nerdy Chicano show. I don't know what that was all about, but you know you have some weird stuff when you have us both on here. But yeah, it's I'm in my PJs. I'm feeling good. I'm here to podcast with my best friend and talk about some good stuff.
I'm wearing no PJs.
No PJs.
No PJs today. Nope.
Just no clothes in general.
Just underwear, microphone, and a webcam. That's pretty much it.
God, man.
And I feel okay with that.
Yeah.
And I'm all right with that. Yeah.
Yep. There's a reason we don't do the video format for these shows.
No pants Friday. Right?
Pants
That's
Friday.
the new thing. I like this. I like this little thing. It's like no pants Friday, and it's like you can come into work with no pants on. Fucking awesome, dude.
Fucking awesome, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. More work should allow you to come in with no pants on, bro.
Right? I feel like at least one day, casual Fridays, but make it super casual, where you just don't have to wear pants.
Like in The Office, when Meredith comes in with...
Oh, shit. Yeah, and then her fucking... her nipple pops out, and then her ass shows.
Goes, I'm not wearing any panties.
Yo, fucking legend, dude.
No, man. Shout out to Meredith from The Office, man. Fuck that. Oh, that's great.
Shout out to Meredith and 21 Savage.
21 Savage, bro.
Shout
out to both of them, man. But yeah, it just reminded me. You said casual Friday. My mind went directly to The Office. Oh, man. And then Oscar with his sandals, with the Jesus sandals, not any type of sandals, the Jesus sandals.
The Jesus sandals.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you own a pair of Jesus sandals?
I do have. Yeah, I actually do. But they're not brown. They're like bluish, like baby bluish.
Yeah.
And I use those to sometimes where I just feel like a dad, like a 30-year-old dad or something. I'll just put those on and I'll go walk around the little mall and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then right now I have my I don't know if you can see through the webcam roll, but it says "proud parent of an idea student" or some shit like that. Yeah. I like to wear this shirt sometimes to fuck around with people and make them think that I'm a dad. Yeah. And it gets some good reactions sometimes. It gets those little giggles at the gym, like daddy.
He's a dad. And then they ask you how many kids you have? You're like, oh, none of them. I just like to wear this shirt.
No, I tell them I got one kid. His name is Max.
Oh, that's right, because you're a dad. Yeah. You're a dad, but you're not a dad. You're a dog dad.
Doggy dad, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not lying. I'm not fucking lying. So
I'm not lying, bro. It shows that he's not a human.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, fucking Max. I miss that dog.
Yeah, it's a good guy. Good guy.
He's a good boy. He's the best of the boys.
Yeah, dude. So how's your day going so far?
Pretty good. Came back from eating, bro. Got me a nice surf and turf. Po' boy.
But you gotta say this. Po' boy.
Po' boy.
Po' boy. You gotta give that. Po' boy.
But still, nothing compared to the po' boy I've had in New Orleans.
Ooh, baby, you don't even compare the two.
No, bro. That's even the po' boys in Port Isabel are pretty good, bro. But nothing compared to the po' boys in New Orleans.
No, well, that's the South. That's the real South right there.
That's the real South, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Mine was like fried shrimp, and they had it's surf and turf, so it was like steak. It wasn't actually steak. I think it was actually like pulled pork, if anything, because it wasn't actual steak.
Right. Dude, are you a fan of the like? I don't know if you've ever seen. Well, I don't know if you've ever eaten crawfish.
Bro, yeah, that's what I was supposed to eat today, but.
Are you a big time fan? Like,
I'm a fan of it.
When they make it in the big boiling pan
yeah, in
thing.
the broil, the crawfish boil.
Yeah, and then they put the corn, the spices, the
Cajun spices. Yeah.
Right. You like that?
Yeah, bro, I do. I just couldn't eat it today because I've been having a pain on my side. I thought it was appendicitis, but it's actually on my left side, and it's not appendicitis. So.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on your.
You're right. Yeah.
You're right.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I got gas or something. So I wasn't trying to like irritate my stomach today.
Right.
Yeah, so I said I'll pass on the crawfish, but I was watching my cousin and her boyfriend and my other friend eat it, and they were like, "Oh, it looks so good."
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Hey yo, if you have problems with that, like with gas and shit, just drink a little something acidic to make you gas up a little bit more. Or there's I don't know what it's called in fucking English, but it's called sal de uva. It's like a little. It makes like a crackling, sparkling noise when you put it in water. Salpicot, yeah. Yeah. So, but I don't know what it's called in English. But put some of that in, and it'll fix up your stomach real quick.
Yeah, I'm feeling right now pretty good, man.
Yeah.
So I think I'm recuperating. I don't know. It was probably just some gas or something. But yeah. But I ate the shrimp and I ate the surf and turf po' boy. It was pretty good. But yeah, I was looking at that crawfish like, oh fuck, I want to eat you so bad. Like
that's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And it was so good, man. It looked so good. They got like 5 pounds of it, bro, between 3 people. They were just going ham on the crawfish. Do you like crawfish?
You know what? I've never tried it.
I've
never tried it. I never had the opportunity to get it. But I've heard good things. Only good things about it.
Highly recommend it, bro. But it has to be like from an authentic place. It can't be like some like, I don't know, like let's say if Olive Garden was giving like crawfish pasta or something. Like, nah, bro. Right. It has to be from like an authentic local place that like brings the crawfish and shit. It's usually right now. This is a good time to go and get crawfish because it's the season.
Yeah, it's in season right now. It's because I keep seeing all these posts and stuff. You know, crawfish season and this and that and this and that. But I've never actually tried it just because. I don't know if it's because of the face of the little
insect,
little critter things. Like I don't know if it's because of. Yo, what are they, dude? Because I know they're not shrimp, but like
they're insects mostly. They're insects. That's what my friend was telling me today.
They're insects, but they're in water.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But they're not actually fish, but they're not actually like.
It's like so what are they? Like what? Like because I've always thought like they were like just nasty looking shrimp or something with like a harder exterior.
Here.
Stupid question though. But do you eat the head? No, you don't, right?
No. So what you do is you fucking open it up, and inside there's the meat. Take that out, you eat that, and then you put the whole body inside like a can. Like a container, okay. Yeah. You don't, and you can like suck out the juice if you want to, but you're not supposed to actually eat like the head of it. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like the way you eat lobster. Like
I've never eaten lobster either.
Oh, man, you're supposed to like crack into it, but yeah, you just like you take it like this, you like open it up, you go, eat it. Throw it in the fucking thing and you're done. And you keep on going ham on it. That's why you order a lot of it because you're going to eat a bunch of it.
I would have, because Dude, I've never eaten crab. I've never eaten lobster. I've never eaten what is that insect thing? I don't know, the Cajun what is it? Crawfish? There we go. Crawfish.
Crawfish, yeah.
I've never eaten those type of critters. The only one that I've eaten that's been similar to that is shrimp. But that's just because I guess like I don't know, like I just found it and I was like, no, because I like it. But the rest of them, I don't think I've ever tasted them.
Yeah. Look, let me read you the actual definition of it. It's not really an insect. Look, crayfish, also known as crawfish, crawdads, crawfish, crawdads, freshwater lobsters, mountain lobsters, mudbugs, or yabbies, are freshwater crustaceans resembling small lobsters. Taxonomically, they are the members of the superfamilies Astacadia and Parastacadia. They breathe through feather-like gills. So I guess they are fish,
Right.
but technically aren't. They crustaceans. Mini lobsters, I would say.
Crustaceans. Like the crustacean period.
Yeah, but dude, they're so good, bro. And especially when they boil it with the spices and everything, and like they put like the potatoes on the side with the corn and the sausage. It's like ooh.
Yeah, I need to try one of those.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard we have a new
podcast. Yeah.
we have a new podcast now,
That's
right?
the last show. That's it. We are done adding. This is it.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I
ladies,
wanted to get
your own show?
Luis's porn reviews or something?
Oh,
like some stupid like that.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Oh, that's how we lose our sponsorship real quick. That is how we lose our sponsorship real quick. Shout out to Anchor for the sponsorship, though. Thank you, Anchor. No, nice. But oh man, that's how we lose it real quick.
No, but tell me more about the new show, please.
Yeah. Oh, it's basically.
I'm just as aware as I guess some of the audience members.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop about everything.
Yeah. Just hey, by the way, guys, if you haven't listened to the Ladies of Nerdcore episode 1, you guys should go listen to it. They basically talk about the entertainment industry through the eyes of women, and it's pretty cool, man. They talked about music, they talked about the Grammys, they talked about R. Kelly. Fuck R. Kelly. They talked about a lot of shit, man.
Give me some background too on that. I'm gonna ask about that right now, the R. Kelly thing. I'm not too sure what happened.
So, basically, sexual predator to the max, bro. He was controlling a sex ring, taking underage girls into there, and yeah,
a sex ring.
Yeah, like a fucking sex ring. Yeah, like trafficking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The rapper. I mean, the singer, right?
Yeah, R. Kelly, remix to Ignition.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did he do this? Was it like
a long ass time ago, and he's finally getting in trouble for it now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like we're talking like, you remember Aaliyah?
No.
So like 2000s, like the early 2000s, bro. This has been going on since then. He married Aaliyah when she was 15 years old, man.
And nobody noticed, or what the fuck?
No, nobody wanted to call him out on it, and now finally they're trying to do something about it, and it's crazy, man. Like the whole there's a documentary on it right now going on, and it's pretty heartbreaking to watch, man. Like just like the documentary I recommended to you before we went on there.
Right.
It's disturbing to hear about these things, and it's fuck R. Kelly.
I never I heard of something about R. Kelly, but I never understood.
I wasn't aware to it until this year when they finally got brought up into light.
Right.
I started to see like articles come up, and I was like, oh shit, like damn. Either way, I mean, I didn't listen to much R. Kelly. There was a big R. Kelly guy, but I was reading on some of the stuff. I knew about the whole sex ring. I didn't know that he was actually married to Aaliyah at 15 when she was 15. But the sex ring, it was like this thing going around, and I was like, fuck, this is crazy shit. So now they do this documentary, and they actually talk to a lot of the women that were involved in it and the victims of it all. And fuck, man, you need to really watch it.
And it's real, right? Like they
100% real. This shit really did happen.
Not like, well, because you know how that thing that happened with the Michael Jackson thing, and then there was like accusations. This is actually legit. Like there's police reports.
Legit happened. Even then, though, there's a new Michael Jackson documentary coming out that apparently, quote unquote, is going to change the way we looked at him, like 100%. It's
what do you mean? What do you mean? What you
It's
talk about the king of pop?
I know, man. I know, and I'm as shocked as you. I'm waiting for this documentary to drop, bro. Because remember what happened with that? They were like, oh, apparently he molested the kids, and then the kids came out like, oh, the parents put them out to it, and now that they're
Yeah.
adults, apparently now that they've done the documentary, they're like, yeah, we're bringing it to light, and it's gonna change the way you looked at Michael.
Wow.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, but
Yo,
that,
a lot of pedophile things have been coming out.
yeah,
Did you hear that? Well, I know in I know the yeah, I know specifically in the Lower Valley. I'm not too sure. Well, I think no, I think it's all in the US, but
yeah.
the US just the US diocese of the Catholic Church
Oh yeah,
just printed out or just announced the list of any priest
that
who
was
had
involved.
committed predatory
Yeah,
things.
it's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, and we were talking about it in church actually, because the priest wasn't shy about it. He's like, yeah, like these are people that like,
Yeah.
did this, and we don't condone their actions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here's a thing, and he was like telling us like where we can look it up, and I guess it's important to bring to light
Yeah.
these fuckers, like these just
Scum.
people in
These
general,
scum,
people
bro.
in general
Scum.
that do that shit. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up. Like what gives you the right to
Yeah.
cut someone's innocence off,
Yeah.
like get, I don't know. I think it's fucked. I think that's one of the most fucked up thing you can do.
Yeah. There's like just no way to excuse that. Like there is no way. Like that's the lowest level of scum, dude. Like people like that aren't human, bro. That's something is very fucked up in their brain to get to that point.
Yeah,
And it's like it's crazy, man. It's so crazy.
it's fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah, so-
like
Yeah, I know that the R. Kelly documentary is pretty hard to find right now. I don't know where it's showing, but if you can find it, it's called Surviving R. Kelly, and you can watch that one. I don't know where you can find it. You're probably going to have to do some digging because I think it was showing on a channel and then it just finished already. But on the other one, Abducted in Plain Sight, that one's on Netflix, and yeah. It's crazy, really, some crazy stuff, man. It's some crazy ass shit. And then in the movie world, we have Bryan Singer, that motherfucker. They put his next movie on hold though. But I mean, what's the point of putting it on hold? Fire the motherfucker. Like
who I'm sorry, sorry, the thing cut off.
Bryan
Who?
Singer, he's the director of Bohemian Rhapsody. He also did most of the X-Men movies. Literally all the X-Men movies.
And what about him?
Oh, like we're talking about 50 people that came up out of him saying that he was like pedophile and stuff like that. And
Also,
yep,
Jesus Christ, dude, we have man. There's a lot of fucked up
Yeah.
people, man.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry,
let's-
it's not funny, but it's
Oh,
fucked
it's
up,
not, man.
There's so many fucking shitty people, man.
Yeah,
I swear, dude.
yeah, and it's crazy, man. It's some ugly ass stuff, dude. And it just makes me disappointed. It makes me angry. It makes me disgusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not right, man. It's not right. We gotta do better. And these people can't be coming back and having their jobs and especially not be able to work with kids, bro. Like Singer, like fuck that, man. Who's gonna keep bringing them back to work with other people, especially kids, man? That's stupid. And
Chingo.
yeah, dude. Yeah, but by the way, I didn't ask you, bro. But how's your day?
Mine?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty productive actually. I was just doing homework the whole day. I
Mhm.
went to classes. I have an 8 a.m. To be honest, I have to wake up at 6 every day, but
Yeah.
today I had an 8 a.m., which is pretty good, right? Because I guess, well, I still wake up at 6, but like I guess I delay. I don't know. It's more chill because it's an 8 o'clock class rather than like a later class. So I went to class, and rather than getting an email saying, "Oh, class is canceled,"
Oh, I know this story.
dude, I show up, and my other teacher for my other class is there, and she's like, "Hey guys, I just want to let you guys know that class is canceled, and your professor couldn't make it, but he did say that your homework is due today at 5. like stuff that we already knew.
Could have been a fucking email.
Yeah, and she's like, oh well, you can stay, or you guys can leave. And I was like, God, dude, like it's fine. Like I didn't mind. Like obviously staying. Like it was whatever. Like I still wanted to. I was still gonna go to school anyways and just study, but
yeah, bro.
I was like, dude, I could have gotten that email.
Yeah, like
I could have gone to the gym in the morning or something.
Yeah, there was one time as well when we were still going to UTRGV, literally pulling up to the front. My mom was about to leave me. I get out, I pull up my phone, I check out my email. In that moment, they sent the email. Hey, we're not gonna have class.
Oh, when you're at the U, like pulling up into the curve at the U.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Thank you. I literally just. It was my only class of the day too. It's like cool. I just my mom just dropped me off. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do all day? Just sit at the comedor and do nothing?
Yeah. Yo, remember our Friday class that we used to have together?
Yeah, bro. Oh,
at 8 a.m., 8 to 12 or something.
And with the other guy that was sat next to us too, bro.
Yeah, and then we like skip it sometimes. Chinga.
Hey, bro, that teacher ended up writing me a letter of recommendation.
Did she?
Yep, her, another professor, and another professor.
What, you asked her or what?
Yeah. And they were like, oh, of course, we're glad. The other professor, my French literature professor, really sweet woman, one of the best professors I've ever had. She was one of the, she basically told me to do the whole film thing, do whatever you want with it. He goes, do it. There's nothing wrong with trying to do what you love. And she made me a really good recommendation letter. Dr. Reyes did make me one. She was really cool. She made me one. And then my other Dr. Hodgson, she did for me. And they made me recommendation letters. And I still have them on me.
I've never had a apart from a professional relationship with my professors, like I've never really related to any of them. Yeah. Like out of all the professors I've had, there hasn't been one where I've been like, oh, like I could probably ask this guy for a letter of recommendation. I don't know if it's because like, well, I don't know. I guess I'm not involved in school things or something, or just I don't know.
Also, you notice it's easier for me to communicate with older people.
Yeah, because you kiss ass. Just kidding.
Shut up, dude. I'm easier to connect with older people. So like, those three professors, they did so much, and they did those letter recommendations. But yeah, Dr. Reyes also, she really liked you. She was cool with me and you.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, our Friday class was pretty fun, dude. It was just us there, and then what's it called? We go eat afterwards, and we just have a grand old time.
Remember, we'd be like, oh, let's go eat some fucking tacos or some shit. And then I'll go drop you off at your house.
Yeah, bro. Or hell, not even my house. Go back to your place. We watch The Office or something.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did that shit too.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, those were good times, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
cool.
It's like to quote, Andy Bernard. He's like, I wish we knew when we're living in the good times. Or I remember when he says that shit.
The good days. The good old days.
Yeah. That's a good quote to mention.
Don't remind me about that last episode, dude. That last episode makes me cry every time. And I've watched it 7 times, bro.
I know. Nard dog for life.
Nard dog for life, bro.
Yo, to not go political or anything, but did you hear about the news today?
Oh, the shooting?
Wait, what?
There was like a shooting in a Dunkin' Donuts here.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, so you you're gonna bring up the other thing? No, there was a shooting here in Houston. Yeah.
Shit, are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Fuck. Yeah, don't worry. I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts.
That's sad.
Yeah.
No. About the
the national emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, dog?
Oh man, look.
I don't want to go. Look.
Yeah, I don't want to go too into it. Yeah, but I'll just say this: he's not talking about the whole process that has to go into it. There can be lawsuits and shit, and that shit won't pass real quick. So you can call it national emergency, but it's a longer process than he's making his supporters believe. He's trying to make his supporters believe that it's like that, like it can happen like that. But no, it's actually a longer process than it actually is.
Yo, I do want to get political. Fuck Trump and fuck your messed up bed.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Just look.
Do your bedroll, Jesus Christ.
Shut up, dude. I'm about to sleep in it.
Fuck you, dude. Just do your bed.
I know, man, but these last 2 days have been really hard,
I keep
man.
telling you, I'm your fucking weak, man.
I actually do make it, asshole. But yeah, it's been a hard day yesterday, having to look at everybody's pictures with their couples and feel
Yo, how
lonely.
sad was yesterday, dude?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And for people watching in later days, yesterday was Valentine's Days for us. I
Yeah.
guess it was like 2 or 3 days after for
Yeah.
whatever your time.
Yeah, because you listen to this on Sundays. Unless you're listening to this tomorrow, patrons, and
Yeah.
2 days ago. But normally the public 3 days ago was Valentine's Day. Felt so sad, man. Fucking
Yeah,
felt
dude.
so sad.
I went to the place I work,
Mhm.
because I only work on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Well, there was food or whatever, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna head up to work. I'm on my lunch break. I'm gonna go back, dude.
Mhm.
I go there, and all my coworkers like, oh, look what my boyfriend brought me. Oh, look what my husband brought me. Look what my blah, blah, blah.
What the
I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you and your nice relationships and your partners, and I'm over here lonely, looking
And
through
your
all your
love. Yeah.
yeah. Fuck, man. That's why I said, you know what? I'm binge a Netflix show. I'm just gonna sit down and watch something. Yeah, I got to spend it with my husband, Brad, because I'm his second wife.
Hell yeah, dude.
Brad says that I'm his second wife because he spends more time with me than his actual wife.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I guess in a way he's having a Latina in his life. So yeah, But-
Latinos are thick,
Yeah.
aka Rose thick.
yeah, I'm Mr. Eric says I'm Mr. Thickum. So
Mr. Thickums? What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. That kid makes up things that I don't even know what the fuck they are, bro. Oh,
That
but
kid's
yeah,
a legend, dude. That kid's a legend.
yeah. But what, were you as lonely as me yesterday?
Well, not really. I just spent it out studying, so
Yeah.
I kind of didn't. I actually kind of didn't think about it too much, just because I was actually pretty busy,
Yeah.
so I didn't really have a chance to get sad or anything. So
yeah,
it was a good Valentine's Day for me yesterday,
yeah,
I guess, because I still got to get free food from work.
yeah. Yeah, I still got candy. Yeah, I got free
got-
candy.
I got free food. My classes was really short. It was cut short.
Yeah.
Though the thing I did kind of piss me off about yesterday was that I didn't go to the gym. And for not for because like I can always miss gym time, but it's like I don't want to now because like I'm starting to get consistency,
Mm-hmm.
and I know if I just do it once,
Yeah.
it turns into a habit
Yeah, man.
where it's like, oh, I won't go this day because I'm this blank
Yeah.
blank 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 blank.
yeah.
And I fucking hate when that happens, dude. So I try to like not I try to avoid not missing
Mm-hmm.
that
Because it
um,
just makes a constant excuses for you not to go.
yeah, because dude, my like I'm gonna say it, but my muscles are getting pretty shaped, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Like
Mhm.
it took me a while to get to the weight I am and whatever, and I've been losing a lot of weight, so I'm at 203 pounds now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like fuck yeah, dude. Like I'm losing the weight, but I'm not like skinny losing the weight. I'm just leaning out,
Yeah.
which is like hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Plus, you feel good about yourself, and you feel like, yeah, I'm doing something.
Yeah, dude. It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day in the neighborhood, and it's also a good day in the neighborhood when you pledge $1 to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/thenerdcore. You get this episode a day early. Thank you so much for being wonderful Patreon supporters. I had to do the segue there, so thank you.
Yo, how can I buy a Tesla?
I don't know, bro. If I, you're asking the wrong person here. You know I can't drive. You know I can't.
Yo, but question. Since and I hope I can discuss this, but you have vision impairment.
Yeah, vision bear.
Would you be able to get a restrictive license that allows you to drive a Tesla?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
That would be interesting.
It would eliminate the need for Ubers and taxis and rides.
Oh, I
For
don't go.
yourself,
I don't
for
take the taxi,
yourself,
bro.
you know?
I don't take the taxi, bro. That shit's expensive.
No, you don't take taxi?
No, taxi's expensive, bro. Uber's the way to go. But yeah, that would be very interesting to find out, and because I know that the Tesla is self-driving, so
Yeah. Yo, I want a Tesla, dude, and I've been seeing more and more of them here in the valley. And I know some of them start like at 70K,
Oh,
but like I think it's a worthwhile investment because I don't know. It's you'll save more money in the long run in terms of gas.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how the maintenance of the car, takes, like, because I
Mhm.
know you got to do oil checks for gas powered engines every 6 months. But how does it work with an electrical car with two batteries?
I don't know, dude.
You know what I mean? Apart from like the usual inspection of the
Mhm.
tires and
Yeah.
uh just in general electric
And I also have like Luis, like we did a whole discussion last week on like space and stuff and
yeah.
like tech, but I also feel like everybody was like, oh, by this time we should have flying cars, but like I don't think people are really appreciating electrical cars for what they are. Like
Mm-mm.
that's a big step.
Yeah.
To
Even when they came out with the Prius, remember when like the
yeah,
Prius was like, I like Priuses. Like
yeah,
they're small, like they're not the prettiest cars, but they're
They-
really efficient.
they're efficient.
And yeah, and they're really like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's good for the environment if they're all electric, because I know they're not. But
Hmm.
those hybrid models
Yeah,
of Priuses, those are really good for the environment because
yeah,
they use both gasoline
and
and
electrical.
electrical
Yeah.
on their engines. So
Yeah, and
that
nobody,
one's pretty
nobody,
good.
nobody gives them the benefit. Like, oh, like electrical cars, like that's a big step in the whole tech world, and because people really would have thought that we only would have used gasoline, and I know there's also like other forms of energy, but electrical cars, that's a big step.
That's true. I mean, even ask yourself this: 20 years ago or whatever, and you would say to yourself, and you would tell somebody, "Hey, I'm gonna be driving a car that's completely electric and not dependent on gasoline."
Well,
Dude,
now you're,
they'd call you crazy, dude. They'd be like,
yeah,
"What the fuck do you mean? Like you're gonna drive a car that runs entirely on electricity? How are
yeah,
you?" And they'll be like, "How are you gonna charge it? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do
mm-hmm,
that?"
yeah.
Dude, this is the future. This is the future, old man.
Is the oh, Malcolm in the middle? Yeah, this is the
The
future, old
future is
man.
now, old man.
The future is now, old man. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. Like 20 years ago,
Legit.
this shit would have been like, wow, like you're crazy, dude. Like, okay, all right, dude. Yeah,
Dude, being able to land a spaceship vertically, people would call you crazy too. It'd be like, what the
yeah,
fuck? Like, do you
yeah,
mean you can do that? Having fucking images come in 4K, 8K.
yeah.
That's
Oh, we just
ridiculous
learned.
amount of pixels
Yeah.
and pixel density and monitors and color accuracy.
Mm-hmm. We
Dude,
just talked
we're
about.
in we're in the fucking future, dude.
Yeah, we just talked about like 4K and 8K in my media production class. They were talking about the cameras.
Yeah.
And like some of them are actually 8K, and I looked at they had the actual number of pixels. That's a shit ton of pixels, man.
Yeah.
That's a
Sometimes more than what your brain can actually process.
Yeah,
But it's good to be able to say, oh, like I can do that. And because it has so much,
yeah.
you're able to like,
It's good that there's a breakthrough in technology that you're actually able to make a 4K or an 8K TV or camera.
yeah, it's just interesting to be able to do that. Like
Yeah,
how your camera on your phone
yeah.
is a much better camera than a camera
The camcorder and a regular.
from like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
An
And
actual camera that was used for taking pictures
yeah.
and shit.
I
Your
think that
camera
this-
phone is better.
I think this iPhone actually does have 4K, but it does like very little of it.
The 8? You have the 8, right?
7 Plus.
7 Plus?
Yeah, but I think that it can only like do like 2 minutes of 4K and that's it.
Mm.
But yeah, I think it does have 4K. I'll check it out later, but
I know mine does 4K.
yeah, definitely. Yours is the newest one.
Yeah, mine does 4K, but I don't really use it to its potential.
Yeah,
I use it mostly for like the selfies and stuff.
yeah, and even then, your picture quality is really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the bokeh effect that it
Yeah.
gives it.
The focal length, yeah. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, I love portrait mode on those iPhones. They're great.
Yo, did I tell you that I bought a sombrero?
Yeah, I know. I saw it in your picture, bro. You look good.
Thanks, dude. I just randomly thought like I'm gonna buy a fucking sombrero. Charros Day's coming up, and I want to look papi as fuck, so I bought one of those.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, that's spicy whistling right there.
Yeah, that was.
But I bought one, and I was like, okay, should I buy a straw hat or should I buy a wool black one?
No, wool black, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy a wool one. So
Yeah.
I bought a 100% wool black sombrero,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use that one for my sombrero fest
Yeah. Oh, I wish I could be
outfit.
over there. Sombrero
Dude,
Fest.
you
Wait,
should,
isn't
you
it
should
during
try to
spring
make
break?
the effort. What's that?
Isn't it spring break?
Spring
Sombrero
break's like
Fest.
what?
So
No,
no,
spring
so Sombrero Fest is during spring break, isn't it?
No,
No,
it's
no.
in the ends of
March.
no, the ends of February, early March.
Oh,
That's
no,
when
I
that's when
can't,
the
man.
Sombrero Fest Charros Day thing happens.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
on
can't.
the 28th, I believe, and then running all the way to like the 2nd of March or something like that.
Oh, man, I wish, but I would literally I wouldn't be able to stay the full days. I would have to come back to work on my presentation.
Right.
But, fuck, man. Yeah, I miss Sombrero Fest, bro. Like, just buying your tacos, even though they're like really expensive.
Yeah.
But like just being in
Yo.
that atmosphere and the culture and everything, it's like
It's just
fun.
honestly, who cares when you're having fun? Honestly,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Like that's why people buy shit and don't even look at the prices because they're having too much fun.
Yeah. And then you look
that's
at
gonna
your
be me as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me as fuck in that day.
yeah, and then you look at your bank account after, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, I spent that much. It's like, oh great, but yeah, dude, I miss Charo Days. And for people who don't know what Charo Days is, it's basically our like weekend celebration or like week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weekly.
a
It's a
week-
weekend.
It's a week celebration of the relationship between the U.S. and Mexico. Most importantly, the borderlands. So like the valley where we celebrate it. It's just down there.
Well, mostly it's about the relationship between Matamoros and
In
Bronzo,
Bronzo, yeah.
in our little metropolitan area.
Mm-hmm.
And so essentially what we do is we have a parade of law enforcement, firefighters, pretty much anything or anyone
Mr.
can
Amigo.
come. We have one specific person that comes, and they'll usually be a celebrity, and we call them Mr. Amigo.
Mhm.
And Mr. Amigo rides in a float, and the parade is continuous from one end of the street, and then since it's right next to the border, the
Yeah.
parade will actually go into Mexico.
Yeah,
That's pretty interesting. Like the parade doesn't stop; it continues
into Mexico.
through the border and into Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and where the rest of the parade ends is in Matamoros.
Yeah.
And most of the carts from the parade actually go all the way to Matamoros. I know like Mr. Amigo and the big ones actually do, but there are a few smaller ones like the Bronzo PD and firefighters. They're obviously not going to cross to Mexico because they need to come over here and be on
American soil.
patrol and stuff. But the rest of them do, and they'll go over there and they'll continue the rest of the Charros Day festivities. And then pretty much at nighttime, usually on those 3 days, on Thursday, Friday, and I don't know if on Saturday as well, they'll have this thing called Sombrero Fest, and essentially a bunch of like not local bands, but like famous bands, favorite celebrity bands will come out, and they'll perform, and it'll be like this big, huge event where they sell a bunch of food, concerts, music. Everybody dresses
Games.
up, has a good time.
Games and they
Games
do
and
like
shit.
event like Bud Light comes down, Miller Light comes down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a big thing in the valley, and it's pretty cool, guys. Like
it's huge. We get actual the actual university and school districts actually consider this, I guess, one of the holidays, and they actually have them in the curriculum of not having school in those days.
Yeah.
So it actually is pretty important here in the
valley.
in the valley, I guess.
It's so cool, man. It's something that's like really cool to experience, especially Sombrero Fest, and you just have so much fun. The only thing I hate about the parades is because one time I went, the fucking horse literally took a shit in the middle of the road, right in front of us, and they couldn't pick it up. They had to wait for the parade to end. It smells like terrible, dude. Terrible.
Yeah, they won't pick it up unless they have a person there in the back cleaning the shit up, but they usually don't. They'll just leave the shit there.
It's terrible, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just-
the only thing
oh
about
my
that
God.
though is dude, parking is fucking terrible.
Oh
dude.
my God, yeah.
You can't park anywhere close to the parade. You literally have to park blocks and blocks away.
Mhm.
Even then, trying to find, and then people sell their houses or whatever as parking lot.
Yeah, and they'll like charge you like $5 or something.
$5 or $10. Yeah, $5 or $10
it's-
depending on how close you are to the parade.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, $10 and we'll guard it and whatever.
Yeah, so Oh,
Which I
that's
get it. Respect the hustle, but
yeah. I respect the hustle too, but
but fuck you.
fuck you, man. I already had to pay like $10 for just 4 tacos, and yeah, God, yeah. And they have like all different local businesses come through, and it's really really cool. They do it at the placita down there, and it's
Yeah.
they bring like actual bands, like I think Duelo played there once.
Yeah. Duelo Ramon y Ayala.
Yeah.
I know this year's Charros Day lineup. I don't know if you've heard of the Huracanes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Los
So they're
Huracanes.
coming out. Yeah, they're coming out. I know there's a few other famous people that were gonna come in, but I'm not too sure I can remember right now.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be really, really
Yeah.
like lit, dude, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then pretty much everyone goes. Like, if you don't
They
go,
also
I mean,
do the hot dog eating contest and the jalapeno eating contest.
and the jalapeno one, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That one's legit.
Yeah, and you see the people who go and perform it. I mean, do the contest, and they're like big ass motherfuckers. You're like, oh shit, like yeah, like it's pretty cool, man. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
And the ones that will win will be like little petite little girls or whatever, and then
Yeah.
like the big strong guys are like, no, I can't handle the heat, and shit like that.
It's fucking terrible. It's literally like a valley thing, and it's so ingrained into our culture down there. It's so cool. Alex Flores, the one who lives down there with us, and the host of the Weave Corps, he does the whole 4 days, dude. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he does the whole 4 days. They go over there and they just have so much fun. They're like, yeah, dude, I've been doing it for like straight 4 or 5 years already. Just
that's
go the whole 4 days.
Yeah, and I would sell my whenever I was in school, back in high school, and we had to sell the chocolates. Remember, we would go sell them there,
Yeah,
dude. Make a freaking profit there, dude.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
it's a good one, man. Nothing like the Valley, man. Oh God, I love our town. I love our culture, man. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah, I know, legit.
Legit, man. We are currently 40 minutes in here, man. Want to wrap it up or what?
Yeah, I'm starting to sweat from the feet. Sorry, that was just weird information, but that was just information that I wanted to give you because it's really fucking hot in my living room.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I decided to do it in my living room.
Why
You're right. I should have listened to you. I should have just gone back to my room.
But that's weird because your living room's never that hot.
It is to me because well, I don't know if you know, but remember the old couches that were leather?
Oh yeah.
So they're hot. But we just got a new sofa set.
I know, I'm looking at it right now.
And I specifically told my parents, like, dude, let's not get leather anymore. Like, that shit's hot. Like, you cannot sit on it for a long time because it just gets hot because it's like 100% Italian leather.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fucking hate it, dude. Yeah. I hate it. It's so hot, dude.
Yeah, we have those sofas back at the house too, and like I can't lay down on them for a while because I start feeling like hot, and I'm like, I want to just toss and turn so I can find like the cold space and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oh man, but thank you all for listening, man. I have a wonderful time here chatting about our culture and about back home, and I miss back home, and I can't wait to go back home, dude. It's nothing like the Valley, man. I'll be honest like that. It's ain't nothing like the Valley. Bronzeville's just one of a kind, bro. One of a kind.
Shout out to the Bronzevilleans.
Yeah, Bronzevilleans. 956 all day, bro. Any way you put it down, bro, ain't nothing like the Valley, bro. Nothing like it. Pinche Bobby Loco, bro.
Bobby Loco, compadre.
Puro Bayuco Pops. Yeah, so thank you all for listening. As always, you can leave a rate and review on your podcast app of choice. It really does help us out with getting some eyes on the feed. And as always, you can also leave a 5-star review on iTunes, and you can put your social media on it, and I will read it and promote you guys. Nothing today. I checked. Nothing today. So hopefully you guys go and do that because it's some free promotion waiting for y'all. Follow us at the Nerdcore _ Instagram at the Nerdcore, at the Facebook page, the Nerdcore Pods. Also make sure that I also want to make sure that I thank all our Patreon supporters. You all make this show possible. Whether you're $1 or a $15, you're just amazing and we love you so much. I want to thank our executive producer, Grayson Barker. He is a $15 Patreon supporter, so you should go follow him on the Instagrams at GraysonBarker98 and then on Twitter at WarlordHitman98. Also, you can get pins and stickers with that tier and a postcard every month from us here at the Nerd Corps. So thank you all for being wonderful supporters. Grayson, we love you so much, man. Thank you for being an executive producer of the podcast. And to everybody else who's listening, I hope you guys enjoyed the feed this week. Lots of good stuff. Next week should be... Oh, shit. I'm fucking falling down.
Shit. Be careful now, son.
Yeah, there should be a better week, guys, and we'll be doing a lot of cool stuff. But from Luis and I, I'm signing off. Luis, want to say anything before we leave?
No.
Okay. Adiós, mi gente. I love you all so much.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella. This has been your Two Latin Lovers. We're signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey.